Hi everybody and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Alexis. I like to craft and I like to share all of my fun, silly ideas with all of you. So this next project is an idea. I don't know. I have some of this big crushed velvety type yarn and I wanted to try and make a granny square sweater. So this yarn, it's called Cozy Occasion. It's by Yarn Bee. I have the color white, mulberry it over, and soft pink. It calls for an 8mm hook. I'm going to be using my 7mm hook. And the idea is to just make kind of like an oversized granny square sweater, like 3 panels long and just 2 rows. So just 6 panels on the front, not 6 panels, 1 panel with 6 squares on the front, 1 panel with 6 squares on the back, and then it'll just be kind of like oversized, and I'll do like something with the sleeves, I don't know, kind of like a drop shoulder moment, so the sleeves will be kind of short. But that is the starting idea. I don't know if this is gonna go how I want because obviously this yarn is like thicker than all of the inspo pics I've seen going around. So I'm not sure how it'll work out, but that is the vibe for this next project. So yeah, I think we're just gonna dive right into it. Okay, I am working on my 3rd square. Here are my first 2. I already steamed this one just so I could get like an idea of how much it's gonna stretch. It only stretched like a little bit, like 3/4 of an inch. So I don't know, I might steam it again just to see if it'll stretch more, but this is what we're working with. They're super big, so I hope it's gonna be cute. Honestly, I don't even want to talk about this. I know that if some of you guys have watched my other videos, I'm a pretty big advocate for weaving in as you go. So honestly, after I do this 3rd one, I'm probably just gonna go back and start weaving in some of these ends, but this is a wrap for now. So yeah. So I don't know, I just wanted to pop in and talk a little bit. School has officially started. I haven't posted in a while, but it's been like, I feel like 3 weeks since school started, and this week I already have my first exam. It's in my math class, so I've just kind of been studying. I really need to print off all of my formula sheets because I'm in like all online classes this semester, so but our printer's kind of broke. So I might have to go to UPS to print out all my documents, but it's whatever. So yeah, honestly school's been going kind of okay so far. I don't mind it. I'm actually kind of annoyed because I was going to a 4-year university, and when I came down here I decided to go to like a regular college because it'd be cheaper, and because I'm getting my AA from this college place, I have to take their freshman classes to be able to get my AA from them. So you know, like those like intro freshman classes that's like how to succeed in college, and that class is honestly kind of irritating. But other than that, it's been okay. I don't know what else to say about that. I kind of like my math class, not gonna lie. But yeah, I hope that if any of you guys are in school, it's going okay for you. Also, I got this cup today from not Barnes and Noble, Books A Million, and it's so cute. It's like a little pink Hello Kitty cup, but the only thing is like when I drink out of it, it like suctions the whole thing. Like, so I don't know, I might have to like drill a hole in the lid. But yeah, that's just how it is. I don't know. Okay, I am getting a really late start on schoolwork today. It's literally noon, but I have my cute cup, which it had like a plastic thing up underneath that I just kind of assumed was supposed to be there. We took it out and now it works fine. There's no suction anymore. But I just spent 30 minutes filing my nails because I literally can't type when they get too long and they were catching on everything. So I finally got that done, and now I need to see what class I want to start off with first this week. And I pulled my little pumpkin granny square sweater back out because I got a comment about it, and I think I kind of want to undo it a little bit and make it more of a drop shoulder cardigan, so that maybe I'll actually wear it more this fall because it's so cute, but the armpit is just kind of a little tight. So maybe after this big chunky sweater, I'm kind of gonna take that apart. But the thing is, I zigzag like stitched all of the squares together, so I'll have to go like seam rip it all. I don't know, we'll see. But for now, I just really need to get started on my schoolwork. Okay, I have officially finished all 6 of the front panel. I weaved in all the ends. Now I'm working on number 7, and I'm actually going to weave in as I go this time. Even though it's faster to just like make them all up, it'll be so much nicer to actually have them all done and not have to go back and weave in all the ends. So after doing all of those, I've kind of like found my groove, you know, how I figured out I would like to weave in all the ends. So honestly, it shouldn't be too terrible to just weave in as I go. So yeah, just watching YouTube now, and hopefully I can finally like get a move on with this project. We'll see. I don't know, it's taking forever, and I'm worried that this yarn is going to be too chunky for sweatshirt, but like I'll never know if I don't actually try, because like what if I put it on and it's really comfy? Who knows? Like I said, if it's ugly and like I hate it, then it'll just be like a granny square blanket and it'll still be cute. So yeah. Okay, I'm up here weaving in the ends for my last square. Just a little life update. I was dropped from all of my classes today. Basically, I accepted a set number of loans at the beginning of the school year, and my college came back and reduced the amount of loans that I accepted, and I was unaware of this. So I got an email stating that I needed to pay off the remainder of my balance, and I went in there. My balance was 0. Like I didn't owe any money, but I was literally actively being dropped out of my classes. Like I was in the middle of watching a lecture, I left to go do the homework, and the class just disappeared. So I had like 3 mental breakdowns today. I contacted advising, enrollment, the business administration, the financial aid office, and I kind of like got everything figured out, but I have to go in person tomorrow. I don't have to go in person, but we're gonna go in person to make sure like everything gets fixed. And I have to get more unsubsidized loans, because my subsidized loans is what they like essentially cut in half. And so I have to take out more loans so I can pay off all of my stuff for my classes so that I can be reinstated and actually finish the semester. So that was really crazy and wild, guys. Today has kind of sucked. But it's okay. I kind of got it figured out. Hopefully everything will be okay tomorrow. But for now, I literally cannot get into any of my classes because I'm not enrolled in them. So I'm finishing this last square and then I'm going to steam all of my other squares. So yeah, that was pretty crazy. Hello. Okay, I have a bit of an update. So I'm working on sewing all my stuff together. I've got these first 3 together, and I've got these 2 together. So I just need to attach this last one, and then I will attach the 2 rows together, and that will be like one big front panel. We'll see how it looks though. Update about school. So I went in and accepted more student loans. And I don't know, more stuff happened. I had to get like the protection on my account extended, emailing back and forth with financial aid and business department. Actually, I couldn't email the financial aid department. I can only like do a virtual call with them. Like they don't even have a phone number listed. So I really hope that my loans hit my like student balance soon, my account, so that I'm not kicked out of my classes again, because if I'm dropped twice, I think that they can't put me back in. So I don't know, by Monday, like if I'm still not seeing anything, I'm gonna email somebody to see like how long the protection will last. Otherwise, I'll need to like just pay it off myself and then wait for the student loan to get to my account. And I don't know. It's been a whirlwind and it hasn't really been fun. It's been really stressful, and we have Hurricane Milton coming. So we've been prepping for that like literally all day today. We were just going out and buying more stuff. And Publix was crazy. So yeah, we'll see how Monday goes. But for now, I'm just gonna watch TV and try and sew these panels together. Hopefully it looks cute. Okay, so this is my progress right now. All of that is stitched together. So I'm working on expanding the whole thing by 1 row. So it'll be 5 by 4. And I just have 2 more squares left. And then I have to block the whole thing. Not the whole thing, but I have to block all these squares. So I have to block 8 more squares, which is really irritating because my steamer is like kind of annoying. But after I block them all, I can start sewing them together. And then I chose the dark pink color to do the border. I know it doesn't look great right now because the lighting is weird, but the colors are like lighter and prettier than they look right now. Okay guys, I've got my matcha. I've got my headband to hide my sweaty bangs. And now I'm going to spend like 45 minutes steaming the crap out of these last 8 granny squares. So it's probably gonna take forever because my steamer sucks. But it's not on, by the way. It's not hot. But I just want to get it over with because I am ready to move on from this blanket. But also I think it's gonna be really cute. So, you know. But yeah. I'm ready to get a move on. So let's go. I have finally finished seaming together every single granny square. So now I've got my hook. I don't have my yarn, it's over there. But now I'm going to finish up a little snack. And I'm going to start doing the edge. I feel like there's a word for it, but I can't remember it. But I think I'm just gonna do like a basic double crochet all the way around. I was thinking of doing like a scalloped edge, but I don't know if that'll be like too hard. Like if you have to have like a certain count, stitch count to do that pattern. So I mean, probably not, but it would probably take up a lot more of my yarn to do it that way. So I think I'm just gonna do like a standard 1 double crochet in each stitch. And hopefully, I got 2 balls to do the outer edge, so hopefully 2 will be enough, but we'll see. So yeah, that is my next step. And I'm going to do the edge in the dark pink. It was either between the dark pink and the white, and I feel like with only having a couple dark pink granny squares, like the edge is dark pink, that maybe having the dark on the outside will kind of help tie it in a little better. So that was just the thought process behind that. So yeah, I'm really happy that the blanket is pretty much done. So yeah, hopefully I can get it done today, but I don't think I will. I think that doing like the edge will take longer than I'm anticipating because it's just really big. So we'll see. At the very least, the new yarn I ordered for my next project is supposed to be here Tuesday. So hopefully like I can force myself to work on this just like in the evening times, like Monday and Tuesday and stuff. That way I can start prepping for my next project. Okay, here is our grand reveal of the finished blanket. This is the front. Here's the back. All of my ends are woven in. It turned out to be a pretty good size, I'd say. Okay, let's do final thoughts. Overall, I think I used, let me see. I want to say like 15 balls, but as you can see, I have almost like complete balls of the white and pink, and then I have, you know, like half-ish of this dark pink, the mulberry color. So Yeah, okay, so for the edging, by the way, I used one full ball and then plus what is left over of this. So 2 balls was enough to do my outer edging. I feel like that's the basics of like what I ended up using. So overall, I'm pretty happy with it. I honestly think, like, genuinely it is a really pretty blanket. So I think that turning it into a big chunky granny square blanket was the best case scenario for me. It's like nice and heavy, so I like that. I was actually going to put like a fluffy like blanket lining on the back of it to just cover up like all the woven ends and stuff, but my boyfriend likes the holes in it. Like, he feels like he can use the blanket without him getting too hot, so whatever, I don't care. I mean, it's always gonna be here, so one day if I'm like, I just want to put a lining on this, I can. So I'm just gonna leave it how it is for now. And I really like the dark pink border. I think it's much better than the white, and I think it really just tied all the colors together. I think it looks really good. I keep looking over there because I set the blanket down over there. Sorry. But yeah, overall, I'm really happy with it. It definitely, obviously, did not work out how I thought it was going to. I wasn't filming when I decided to turn it into a blanket instead of a sweater because we were in like the midst of Milton passing over, so I was trying to save my battery, and filming kind of takes up a lot of my battery. But basically I had finished the front panel and the back panel, and I was like trying it on, kind of, it wasn't sewn together, and I just felt like it was gonna be way too big and a little too like chunky when I would be moving around. Like, it doesn't have that soft flowiness to it, which I honestly kind of expected because this is like a thicker yarn. It's supposed to be kind of thick and fluffy. That's just how it is. So I think the idea was cute, and honestly I think if I had made the squares maybe like 4 or 5 rounds instead of a complete like 6 rounds, then maybe like I could have worked with it if the squares were smaller. But like I said, overall I'm happy that it turned out to be a blanket instead. So this project took forever. It took like at least a month and a half, I want to say, and I feel like it's been forever since I uploaded a video, and I know this probably isn't going to be the video that a lot of people want to see because it's not really like fall themed or anything, but honestly it's just what I've been working on. I've also been in school, so you know, if there's any particular video that any of you guys are interested in seeing, definitely comment it. I don't really have any big like fall plans still. I haven't like made a tutorial for anything. If you want a tutorial for something that you're interested in, again, let me know. I think that my next project as of right now is going to be trying to knit my first cabled sweater. So I think I'm definitely going to be filming that. That also won't be a tutorial. I'm not gonna like show you guys how to make someone else's sweater pattern, but I'll definitely be like filming my process. And I've got that yarn coming hopefully this week. So yeah, this has been a weird whirlwind of a video / project. A lot of stuff happened during this time period, but overall I'm just happy to have the blanket finished. It's really pretty. I'm thinking that I'm gonna keep it up here with all my cats on the bed, but we'll see, just because the pink goes with my room nicely. But yeah, I think that about wraps up this video. I think if any of you guys are looking for a granny square project, I would definitely consider doing this. It is thick, but because it's thick, the squares work up honestly pretty fast. Like I said, I only did 6 rounds for each square, so I would say that's pretty fast. And it's nice and thick, it's comfy, so something to consider. If you could even do like Christmas colors to prep for Christmas. But yeah, I think that's the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, if you stayed to the end, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.